Have you ever wanted to take your dirt bike, ride it all the way through the Idaho mountains to an abandoned mine? Well, I'm Ty Hennessy. Welcome back to another episode. Plot twist, we already did it. Roll the footage. Let's go.
North Idaho has a rich mining heritage. The Silver Valley is known for being one of the biggest silver providers in the world. In the 1880s, after gold initially drew prospectors to this area, silver, lead, and zinc quickly became the dominant metals mined.
While I was riding, I ended up seeing an old piece of logging equipment that must have got abandoned because there's nothing else out here. And this sucker is in rough shape. Take a look. Oh yeah, there's the boom for it. It's a big old line skidder. I mean, you can even see, there's the turbo, big engine right there. I bet you there's another big one right where that exhaust is. Man, they just left it out here. The Tundra needs a new one. You'd never know what you're gonna find out here, but I'm sure there's gotta be a story to this one. I wish I knew. Back to the bike, let's keep going.
Total historic predictions estimated $6 billion were pulled out of these hills between the 1880s through the 1970s.
There's the hill. Go slow on the snow. That's how people whack, and then and I don't want to do that. Into some nasty mud.
Not all of the mining history in this area is good, though. The Sunshine Mine disaster in the 1970s claimed 91 lives due to a fire deep underground. The following year, in 1973, the smelter in the Kellogg area suffered another fire, disabling the smelter's filtration system, which led to one of the largest environmental lead poisoning events in U.S. history.
This last bit, we pretty much rip all the way up the creek. We should be finding a mine at the top, but this is the most technical part, all the way up. The rest was all a breeze. This is where it gets serious. You might be wondering why you see me without backpack on. I've been setting the camera down in the backpack and then trying to get some good riding clips. Slicker and crap. Oh, that rock. What do you think, guys? I'm second guessing my thoughts now. Let's go, baby! Woo! That sounded good. Oh yeah. So this is a building that definitely burnt down. Let's explore. And when you get into these mine areas, you just see all sorts of stuff like this. Yeah, you can see the char and all the old timbers. You know that this thing burnt down. Curious if that thing had anything to do with it. Awesome. Let's keep her rolling. All right, pro tip with these mountain house meals. So they always call for like 13 ounces of water. And every time you do it, they're the soupiest, nastiest little thing. Always put an ounce less. You will thank me. Yeah, this has been a fun little adventure all the way from the house. Trying to keep the heat in on it. I need to get a new stove. This thing served me well for 8 years. I think it's time. It's like a cheapo too from REI. I think it was like $15 or $20. That's what we're dealing with. Then you always got to zip it back up. Give it the old shake. Make sure all the seasoning gets incorporated. What's up, Gordon Ramsay? One thing I think you'll learn pretty quick about me on this channel is I kind of like to do everything. Now, that's been always like the hardest part about starting a YouTube channel was how do I pinpoint just one area and try to, connect with people in one area. Now, for myself, I have like ADD brain. I go from dirt bikes to snowmobiles to mountain bikes to hunting. If you guys like adventure and the destination, when it comes down to storyline, the story of getting to this mine from my house, which unfortunately I still have to ride all the way back to, if that's something you guys want to see, that's something I want to make. Nice warm meal up here after a nice long day of riding. Can you beat that? Is there anything better? If my wife's listening, yes. Marriage is better. Starting a family is better. And then it's dirt biking and having a nice warm meal. Ultimately, getting home's not that hard. I think you guys saw the hardest part was that little stretch down from here, which I'm not going to,
necessarily like doing in the dark. What I might do is I might throw this food in the pack, try to get down that while I still have a little bit of light left, and then scarf it when I get to the bottom. That sounds like a good idea. Super light.
We're out here, guys. Nice big cliff under us. I'm starting to get real hungry and real cold. So I'm gonna bomb down. I think there might be a road on the other side. I didn't see it come in because it doesn't come out where I came in. But that might be my easiest way down, so I'm not messing with all the slick rocks in that creek coming up. All right, I got bad news. I took the road and there's a downed tree across the entire thing. So we are back in the creek. All right, we made her. I hope my food made it. Oh, it looks like we're all right. Oh, that looks good. Guys, coming down that with only this headlight, I would not recommend. There's a massive tree. I found a road on the side. I didn't see it coming up, but there was a big down tree there, so I couldn't go. And then I had to come down the creek again, and all I could see is like shadows. I was just guessing, sitting down, paddling. Oh man, I'm so happy that's over. That was great. All right. I will see you guys when I get home.
For over 100 years, the Silver Valley built towns, fed families, and helped power a nation. These mines have pulled billions from the mountains. Today, we got to see what remains from some of those older operations. In present day, mining still continues in the Silver Valley. The industry looks a lot different though. Mines have much more strict regulations and operate with much more regard for their environmental surroundings. If riding to this piece of Idaho history got you fired up, make sure you're subscribed. We're just getting started. I'm Ty Hennessy, and around here, we believe in getting outside and living it. Get out and adventure, friends.